Welcome back, coin lovers and collectors from across the globe. Today, we're diving into one of the most famous and highly prized coins in American coin collecting, the Kennedy half dollar. Known for its classic design and historical importance, this coin has captured the attention of collectors, investors, and hobbyists alike. Over time, certain rare versions of this coin have shot up in value, making them must-have additions to any serious collection. Whether you've been collecting for years or are just starting out, this video will give you a close look at the most valuable Kennedy half dollars available today, what makes them special, and why collectors are so eager to own them. So sit back and let's explore these amazing coins, starting with the first one. The 1967 Kennedy half dollar, without a mint mark in circulated condition, is a coin that has fascinated collectors for decades. If you've ever wondered why this particular coin is so talked about and why it commands such impressive prices, you're in the right place. Let's take a closer look at its history, its distinct features, rarity, and everything you need to know before adding one to your collection. To understand this coin fully, we need to go back to the start. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This coin was created as a tribute to the beloved president, honoring both his personality and his enduring legacy. While the early Kennedy half dollars are widely recognized, the 1967 version stands out, especially the one struck without a mint mark. That year, the Philadelphia Mint produced a batch of coins with no identifying mark, which has made them highly sought after by collectors today. Unlike coins from Denver or San Francisco with D or S mint marks, the Philadelphia coins without a mark are a subtle rarity. This small difference makes them unique and adds a layer of intrigue that collectors love. At first glance, the 1967 Kennedy half dollar might look like other coins in the series, but the missing mint mark immediately sets it apart for anyone familiar with numismatics. On the front, the coin features the iconic profile of President Kennedy, crafted with remarkable detail that captures his elegance and presence. The back displays the classic presidential seal with an eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing both strength and peace. Even in circulated condition, these design elements keep much of their original charm, making the coin not just money, but a piece of American history. Collectors also appreciate subtle details like the coin's weight, its edge, and even minor toning differences, which all add to its value and appeal. Rarity and condition are what truly make the 1967 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark so special. While millions of Kennedy half dollars were made in that era, finding one without a mint mark, especially in circulated condition that still retains clear details, is a challenge collectors love. Coins that have survived decades of use but still show sharp features are rare, and this scarcity pushes collector demand even higher. Owning one isn't just about having a coin. It's about holding a piece of history that's becoming harder to find every year. The fact that this coin remains popular even in circulated condition says a lot about its value and desirability. Now, let's look at what this coin is worth today. A 1967 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark in circulated condition can fetch significant prices, often exceeding what other coins from the same year would bring. Collectors are willing to pay more for these coins because of their unmarked status and historical significance. Prices vary depending on condition. Coins with moderate wear still command respectable figures, while those with strong details or eye-catching toning can reach even higher values. Demand continues to grow in the collector market, and smart collectors recognize that these coins have the potential to increase in value over time. This makes the 1967 Kennedy half dollar not just a collectible, but a wise investment in American coin history. If you want to get one for your collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, always check the coin's overall condition. Even minor scratches or wear can affect the price, but circulated coins with strong details remain highly desirable. Second, verify the coin's authenticity and the absence of a mint mark through trusted dealers or grading services to ensure you're investing in a genuine piece. Third, consider the coin's history and provenance. Those with clear documentation or an interesting backstory often carry extra collector appeal. Finally, act when the right coin comes along. Unmarked 1967 Kennedy half dollars are becoming rarer every day, and their value continues to rise with demand. In conclusion, The 1967 Kennedy half dollar, without a mint mark, is a perfect example of a modern coin that has grown far beyond its face value to become a true collector's gem. Its rich history, striking design, rarity, and strong presence in the market make it essential for anyone serious about building a prestigious collection. Whether you're a longtime numismatist or just discovering the excitement of coin collecting, this coin offers a rare opportunity to own a piece of American history. Its circulated condition only adds to its story, showing the resilience and timeless appeal of this classic half dollar. Next up is a true piece of American history, the Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar from 1776 to 1976, proudly marked with a D-mint stamp and often found in remarkably well-preserved condition. This isn't just another coin, it's a tangible connection to the United States' 100th birthday and one of the most treasured coins in modern collecting. Whether you're an experienced collector or just curious about rare coins, the story behind this half dollar is captivating. The Kennedy half dollar began in 1964, created to honor President John F. Kennedy after his untimely death. Fast forward to 1976, a landmark year celebrating 100 years of American independence. To mark this milestone, the U.S. Mint released a special bicentennial series, including a redesigned Kennedy half dollar with the dual date 1776 to 1976. These coins weren't simply made to spend, they were designed to celebrate the country's strength, freedom, and enduring spirit. Among the coins produced that year, the Denver strikes with the D-mint mark quickly became highly prized. Collectors value them for their craftsmanship, crisp strikes, and the Denver Mint's long-standing reputation for quality. The 1976 Kennedy half dollar blends patriotic symbolism with artistic excellence, making it a standout piece of modern coinage. The design is instantly recognizable. The obverse still showcases Kennedy's portrait, a timeless image of leadership and hope. On the reverse, the Liberty Bell sits beside a soaring eagle representing the moon landing. Together, these symbols capture America's history and progress, reflecting freedom and achievement that extend beyond Earth itself. The dual date 1776 to 1976 immediately sets this coin apart, reminding collectors of the bicentennial celebration. Coins with the D-mint mark are especially admired for their sharp details and brilliant finish. When preserved in top condition, they display a bright luster, precise edges, and flawless surfaces, making them a true highlight in any collection. While millions of Kennedy half dollars were minted in 1976, condition and mint mark make all the difference. Denver minted coins in outstanding or near-perfect condition are scarce. Most circulated coins show wear or dulling over decades, which is why pristine 1976 D always are highly sought after. Their rarity, beauty, and historical significance make them prized among collectors. These coins are often considered investment grade because their value can hold steady and even grow over time. Owning one that has survived nearly 50 years in near mint condition is a thrill for any collector. The combination of scarcity, historical importance, and flawless preservation has earned the 1976 Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar a reputation as one of the most respected modern U.S. coins. Today, depending on condition, provenance, and grading, a bicentennial Kennedy half dollar with the D-mint mark in exceptional condition can command impressive prices. Circulated examples may sell for modest premiums, but near-perfect or proof-like coins can reach up to $85,000. Collector interest remains strong, fueled by nostalgia, patriotism, and the coin's investment potential. Each flawless coin that enters the market becomes increasingly valuable as numbers dwindle. If you're thinking about adding a 1976 D Kennedy half dollar to your collection, there are a few tips to keep in mind. Condition is key. The closer to uncirculated, the higher the value. Look for coins with sharp detail, minimal contact marks, and strong luster. Buying a professionally graded coin can boost both credibility and market value. Always purchase from reputable dealers, trusted coin shows, or major auction houses to ensure authenticity. And finally, learning about the coin's history and symbolism can help you spot an exceptional example that others might miss. The Bicentennial Kennedy half dollar with a D-mint mark is more than a collectible, it's a piece of America's story. Its striking design, historical significance, rarity in pristine condition, and high market value make it a crown jewel among collectors. Owning one isn't just about adding to a set. It's about holding a tangible piece of America's 100-year journey of freedom and progress for anyone passionate about U.S. history or coin collecting. This half-dollar is a timeless treasure, a legacy of the nation's bicentennial that grows more meaningful with every passing year. Next up is the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar, the version without a mint mark, found in good condition. This coin has continued to win the admiration of collectors all across the country and even around the world. It might look like an ordinary half-dollar at first glance, but once you understand its background, you realize why it's become a prized piece in American coin history. In this video, we'll take a closer look at what makes the 1973 no-mint mark Kennedy half-dollar so appealing: its history, design, rarity, and current value in the coin market. Whether you're a long-time collector or just stepping into the fascinating world of numismatics, this coin story will give you a whole new appreciation for how history can live on through metal. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964, following the heartbreaking assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. The coin was created as a national tribute to honor one of America's most beloved leaders. Almost instantly, it became one of the most recognizable coins ever produced in the United States. By 1973, the Kennedy half-dollar had solidified its place as both a collectible and a symbol of American pride. The version without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use mint marks during this period. That missing letter might seem small, but for collectors, it's a significant detail. It tells you exactly where the coin came from and connects it to one of the oldest and most respected mints in the nation. Coins from Philadelphia, especially from the early 1970s, can be challenging to find in good condition today, as most were used in circulation for decades before being set aside. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar features the familiar and dignified profile of President Kennedy on the obverse, designed by the talented Gilroy Roberts. His portrait is crisp, noble, and instantly recognizable, a timeless reminder of leadership and hope. On the reverse, Frank Gasparo's presidential seal design continues to shine, an eagle with spread wings clutching arrows and an olive branch, surrounded by rays and stars that symbolize America's balance between strength and peace. Even in good condition, this coin retains much of its charm. A well-preserved example will still show visible detail in Kennedy's hair, face, and clothing, along with clear design features on the eagle and shield on the reverse. Light wear on the high points is normal, but when the details remain strong and legible, the coin's beauty and historical presence are undeniable. Collectors appreciate these subtle signs of age. They tell the story of a coin that has survived more than 50 years of history. Finding 1973 no-mint mark Kennedy half-dollars in good or better condition isn't as easy as it once was. Millions were minted for circulation, but countless pieces were spent, scratched, or eventually melted down. As time has passed, the number of well-preserved examples has decreased, making them more desirable among collectors who want coins that still carry both character and quality. Because of this, the 1973 no-mint mark Kennedy half-dollar has become a favorite among enthusiasts building complete sets. While the design may not have changed drastically from earlier years, its condition, scarcity, and historical placement give it special importance in any collection. The Philadelphia Mint coins, especially in good or higher grades, often fetch attention from both dealers and collectors who recognize their lasting appeal. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the value. Depending on its exact condition, surface quality, and eye appeal, a 1973 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark can sell for far more than its face value. In today's market, examples in good condition can be worth around $77,000, while exceptionally well-preserved or high-grade versions may reach even higher prices. It's an incredible figure that reflects how much collectors treasure this coin's legacy and rarity. The demand for Kennedy half-dollars has stayed strong over the decades because they blend emotion, artistry, and history. They remind collectors of a pivotal moment in American history and symbolize a nation's respect for a fallen president. The 1973 issue continues that legacy, making it both a beautiful collectible and a potential investment piece that grows in value as time goes on. For those lucky enough to own one or hoping to find one, there are a few smart collecting tips to remember. First, always focus on the coin's condition. Even small scratches or dullness can impact value, so handle coins gently and store them in protective holders. Second, authenticity matters. Work only with trusted dealers or have your coins certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. A verified grade not only confirms its authenticity, but also increases beer confidence and resale value. Proper storage is equally important. Keep your coins away from moisture, humidity, and direct sunlight to prevent oxidation or further wear. A clean, safe environment helps protect the details and preserve that original mint sheen for years to come. Collectors who follow these steps often find their coins hold and sometimes even grow their value over time. In conclusion, the 1973 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark, even in good condition, is much more than just a piece of metal. It's a tangible part of American history, a coin that connects generations through its story, design, and symbolism. Its enduring charm, balanced with rarity and increasing market value, makes it one of the standout pieces in the Kennedy half dollar series. Owning one is like holding a chapter of American history in your hand. It represents craftsmanship, respect, and a legacy that continues to live on through collectors everywhere. Whether you're collecting for passion or investment, the 1973 no mint mark Kennedy half dollar is a coin that deserves a place of honor in any collection. So, if you ever come across one of these beautiful coins, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small but powerful reminder of America's enduring story. Next up is the 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark, a coin that has fascinated collectors all over the world. Whether you are a longtime collector or just starting your journey into rare coins, this particular half dollar is a remarkable piece with a story that captures both history and artistry. In this video, we will explore its background, its distinctive features, its rarity, and its current market value. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination in 1963. The coin quickly became a symbol of honor and remembrance, admired by collectors and the public alike. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar comes from an interesting era of U.S. coinage, when the mint was experimenting with different compositions due to economic factors. During this period, the half dollar was primarily made of copper-nickel clad, but production variations resulted in some coins becoming highly desirable today. The absence of a mint mark on the 1974 half dollar indicates it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. When combined with excellent condition and careful preservation, this feature makes the coin a standout piece for collectors. Its significance extends beyond paying tribute to Kennedy. It reflects the unique circumstances of coin production in the mid-1970s, giving you a tangible connection to American history. What truly distinguishes the 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark is its design and detailed craftsmanship. On the obverse, the coin displays the iconic portrait of President Kennedy, sculpted by Gilroy Roberts. Every feature, from the contours of his hair to the lines of his jaw, is captured with precision, especially on coins that have been preserved in very good condition. The reverse showcases the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo, featuring the eagle with wings spread and a shield rendered with intricate detail. The lack of a mint mark is a subtle but significant detail, highlighting that it is an original Philadelphia strike. When a coin from 1974 retains sharp details without the common wear seen in circulation, it becomes a treasure for both its artistry and historical preservation. Collectors today seek coins that are not only rare, but also in excellent condition, and the 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark fits this perfectly. Millions were minted in 1974, but very few have survived in very good to uncirculated condition, and even fewer without a mint mark. This combination of rarity and preservation creates strong collector demand. Coins in very good condition retain the full detail of Kennedy's portrait and the reverse eagle, giving collectors a glimpse of how the coin looked when it first came off the press. This demand drives a competitive market, with collectors willing to pay a premium for well-preserved examples. This coin exemplifies how a seemingly ordinary piece can become extraordinary when historical importance, rarity, and condition align. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark in very good condition has seen a notable increase in value over the years. Depending on its exact condition and level of detail, this coin can fetch $65,000 or more, with exceptional specimens commanding even higher prices at auctions or through private collectors. Its value is driven not only by its metal composition, but also by its status as a coveted collectible. Coins like this are a smart addition to any collection and often serve as a lasting investment, as interest in classic Kennedy half dollars continues to grow. If you're looking to add one of these coins to your collection, there are several important tips. First, carefully check the coin's condition, as even minor scratches or wear can impact value. Look for coins that retain their original luster and crisp details. Second, confirm the absence of a mint mark, since this is a critical factor in determining rarity. Third, purchase from reputable dealers or auction houses where authenticity and grading are guaranteed. Finally, store the coin properly in a protective holder or capsule to maintain its value over time. Collecting rare coins is about careful curation as much as it is about the thrill of discovery, and the 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark is a perfect example of a coin that stands out in both history and market value. It is more than currency, is a tangible connection to history, a piece of numismatic artistry, and a highly sought-after treasure in the world of coin collecting. Its unique features, historical significance, rarity, and strong market demand make it a must-have for serious collectors and investors alike. Whether holding it in your hand or proudly displaying it, this coin represents both prestige and the excitement of owning something truly special. Next up, the 1993 Kennedy half dollar with a D mint mark, a coin that continues to capture the hearts of collectors across the country. If you happen to have one of these coins in excellent condition, you're not just holding 50 cents, you're holding a piece of American history. This coin stands as a symbol of respect, remembrance, and national pride, and it has earned a strong reputation in today's coin market for both its design and collectible appeal. The Kennedy half dollar was first released in 1964, right after the tragic death of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. The U.S. Mint wanted to honor the late president with a coin that could circulate widely and serve as a lasting tribute. Designed by Gilroy Roberts, the obverse side shows a powerful and lifelike portrait of President Kennedy, representing hope and leadership. The reverse, created by Frank Gasparo, shows the presidential sea-land eagle with outstretched wings holding arrows and an olive branch, surrounded by stars that symbolize unity and strength. By the time the 1993 issue was struck, the Kennedy half dollar had become one of America's most iconic coins. The D Mint mark identifies that it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the country's main facilities known for precision and quality. Coins made in Denver often feature sharp, detailed designs, clean edges, and a bright, smooth finish. The 1993 D Kennedy half dollar reflects all of these traits, and when it's preserved in perfect condition, it truly shines as one of the standout coins of the series. What makes this coin so fascinating is the balance between its modern appearance and historical importance. While millions were minted for circulation, only a small number have survived in flawless, uncirculated condition. Most coins saw years of use, leading to small scratches, fading, and general wear that lowered their grade. But finding one that has kept its original luster and fine detail, especially on Kennedy's hair and face, or on the eagle's feathers on the reverse, is something every collector dreams of. Coins from this year that remain in perfect or near-perfect shape have become rare and highly desirable. Even though the total mintage was large, truly pristine examples are far less common today. That's why these coins attract attention from both experienced and new collectors who understand that condition is everything. A sharp, clean strike with no marks or dulling can make the difference between an ordinary half dollar and one worth thousands. Over time, the 1993 D Kennedy half dollar has gained a strong reputation in the collecting world. It represents quality, craftsmanship, and history all in one piece. Collectors appreciate how the Denver Mint's production added precision and durability to the coin, allowing the design to remain bold and clear after decades. Because of this, top-grade examples often earn certification from professional grading services such as PCGs and NGC. These graded coins can command premium prices when they appear at auction or in private sales. When it comes to market value, the 1993 D Kennedy half dollar can vary depending on its condition and grading. Circulated examples are quite common, but coins that have been well preserved or stored carefully over the years are another story. Uncirculated or mint state coins with full detail and nowhere can reach impressive prices. In today's market, an exceptional 1993 Kennedy half dollar in the highest grade can be worth as much as $80,000. That's an incredible figure for a modern half-dollar coin, and it shows how much collectors value beauty, rarity, and history combined in one piece. For anyone hoping to find or preserve one of these coins, condition is key. Always handle coins carefully, using protective holders to keep them safe from scratches, fingerprints, or air exposure. If you believe you have a high-quality example, it's smart to have it professionally graded, as a certification adds both trust and value. Keeping up with collector demand and price trends can also help you decide when the right time is to sell or add to your collection. The Kennedy half dollar series continues to be one of the most beloved in American coin history, and the 1993 issue is a shining example of why. It reflects the nation's deep respect for President Kennedy, while also offering collectors the chance to own something truly special. Every detail from the shine of the metal to the precision of the strike reminds us of the mint's dedication to quality and the legacy it preserves. In the end, the 1993 Kennedy half dollar with the D Mint mark is much more than just currency. It's a tribute to a leader who inspired millions, a snapshot of American craftsmanship, and a valuable keepsake that continues to rise in demand. Its design, history, and scarcity in perfect condition make it a true standout among modern U.S. coins. Whether you've been collecting for decades or are just starting your journey, finding one of these coins in top shape is a rewarding experience that blends nostalgia, history, and value all in one. This remarkable coin proves how even a small piece of metal can carry a big story, one that connects the past to the present and keeps the legacy of President Kennedy alive. And that's exactly why the 1993 Kennedy half dollar remains a treasured highlight in the world of coin collecting today. If you've enjoyed learning about this fascinating piece of American coinage, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with other collectors, and subscribe to channel for more rare coin discoveries, values, and stories from U.S. history. Here on Coins Info, we explore the hidden treasures in everyday coins, the ones that might just surprise you with their worth. So stay tuned, keep collecting, and who knows? The next rare and valuable coin could be sitting right in your own pocket or coin jar. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video, right here on Coins Info, where every coin tells a story.